Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with an NBA main slate video, live edition. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. And if you're watching live, just go ahead and leave a comment right now. I love to display the comments across the screen. Hopefully you guys got that bread yesterday. And yeah, guys, hopefully you didn't play DeMar DeRozan. That came out a little bit late, but some of the club did, some of the club didn't get burned by that. So without further ado, guys, let's start the show. All right, guys. So what's up, Chris? How's it going, brother? Chris, again, never misses a show. I appreciate the support, Brian. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you want to leave a comment like Chris, go ahead and I will highlight it. You guys have any questions, drop them in the comment section, and we will get to it. Let's go. Tamara J. Ray says live, looking good. Golden State Warriors, I believe. And look who it is. The one, the only Schroeder Skywalker. What's new, Schroeder? Well, you know, I'm just gonna try and speak cat and you know. All right. Do you have any hot takes today? Yeah, but we'll get into that later. All right, Schroeder. Well, we are looking forward to those hot takes, buddy. You can come chill right here if you want. All right, so we just got a lot of Pelicans news in. So it looks like they are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players today. So that should be interesting. So it looks like we're going to get some value with New Orleans. Let's see. Mango Girl says, "Good afternoon from Lancaster." We got the ladies in here, man. The ladies are all commenting. What's up? We got Colin T. Pelicans with his eyes wide open. Yes, sir. That's what it's looking like. So let's get into the game by game breakdown, and then we'll go player by player, position by position, and we'll see what's going on there. All right, Shutter, why don't you come on down here? And then he rubs up on the microphone. He might hit the mute button. I'll be sitting here talking. You guys won't be able to hear me. All that good stuff. All right. So first up, we got Denver at Detroit. 216 implied total. Detroit. Like Detroit's ever going to be favored, right? Denver's favored by 7.5. So inactives for Denver right now. We got Will Barton's questionable. Jeff Green is questionable. Whoever M. Howard is questionable. Kanker is out. Jamal Murray's out. And then for Detroit, Frank Jackson's questionable. Grant, Livers, and Olynyk are out. Let's see. For Denver, I think it's just Jokic, but do I really want to pay 12 plus for a blowout, right? Let's face it, this game's probably going to blow out big time because Detroit can't really keep up with nobody. So there's other payups I want to go to on this slate. So, but Jokic is definitely in play. You can take a flyer on Monty Morris. Will Barton, if he plays, he's fine. And then for Detroit, full fade for me, actually. Full fade. Cade Cunningham, nope. Never, ever. I'm going to start the fade, the Cade movement, guys. That's a real deal. He might squeak a 50 every now and then, but for the most part, against a good team, I have no problem fading him. Cheers. Tuesday. It's Tuesday, guys. We're almost there. We're getting to Friday. Next up, we got the Pelicans at Philly. 211 implied total. Philly is favored by 11.5, but I mean, we'll see what happens here because some of you guys might have to play anyway. So Devontae Graham is out. Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, Luzada, Murphy, Valanciunas, and Zion are all out. So that should be interesting. Maurice Thybulle is questionable. So, I mean, that's kind of big news. That, would affect, I would think, Korkmaz. Seth Curry's out. Green's out. Milton's out. Simmons is out. So, it looks like the value so far and we're looking at 10:13 a.m. West Coast time. It's with the Pelicans. So Jose Alvarado, NAW, Garrett Jedi Temple. He'll get minutes, but just, maybe he gets a 20, 25 on a good day of 30. I mean, Garrett Temple has shown upside sometimes. Herb Jones is in a smash position. And then Jackson Hayes probably starts at center. So out of all these guys, man, I mean, Herb Jones is the only real starter. So I really like Herbert Jones here. And then for Philly, Maxi's going to play his 47 minutes like he always plays. So, and then Korkmaz, if he starts, we're just waiting on the Thibault news. Embiid should absolutely destroy Jackson Hayes and whoever the Pelicans throw out at center. Tobias Harris is in play. So, yeah, should be an interesting one. Next up, we got the Clippers at Washington. My goodness, the Clippers. So, inactives for the Clippers, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and Jay Preston. And then for Washington, everybody is healthy. So for the Clippers, it's the usuals, man. I like Reggie Jackson. Morris got everyone in the prison pocket that played him last game. Same with Amir Coffey. He got like 5 fantasy points, something like that. Zubats, though, has been going off. I don't know how to explain that one, but he's been going off lately. So I don't mind taking a shot there. And then for Washington, pretty much a full fade for me. Maybe, I mean, they got so many bigs. They got all the centers are, I mean, maybe Thomas Bryant. I don't know. But with this Pelicans value, we might not have to do the Thomas Bryants, the Ruiz, none of them. So we'll see. Next up, we got Charlotte at Toronto. 222 implied total. Toronto's favored by 3 at the moment. Gordon Hayward is questionable, so we'll wait on that news. And then McDaniels is out. And then for Toronto, Kim Birch, Gordon Dragic, and Johnson are out. So for Charlotte, like I always say, guys, who's it going to be? Who's going to be the one that stands out? LaMelo Ball's cheap today, but he's just been getting low 30s, right? So, I mean, Terry Rozier was on a tear, and then he came back down to earth. So he got that floor game out of the way. So I do like Rozier today. Miles Bridges, yeah, he's always in play. And then people play Mason Plumlee. I don't play Mason Plumlee. I'd rather play PJ Washington, but that's just me. PJ Washington's been playing PJ Washington like he normally does. He's been going off. So it does come off the bench, but still gets it done. And then Kelly Oubre got everybody in the prison pocket. Everyone just assumed he was going to start last game with Hayward out, but that didn't quite happen. So we'll wait on these starters. Then for Toronto, they run a tight rotation, man. So Van Vliet, Gary Trent still GBP play. Disappointed last time too. OG's fine. Scotty Barnes is in play. Siakam's in play. I believe Siakam's price went down too. So yeah, we'll get into that. Next up, Sacramento at Boston. Shout out to Giga Josh, our DFS club, Boston fanatic. 220 implied total. Boston's favored by 8. So for them, Sacramento Queens, baby. De'Aaron Fox is questionable. So we'll wait and see on that. If he's out, I mean, you just got to roll out with Halliburton. You know he's going to get 40 minutes, 50-point upside. Harrison Barnes, he'll play anywhere from 32 to like 38 minutes. He'd be in play. Rashawn Holmes, though, is only like 4'6". Definitely got to get him in there. Find ways to get him in there. That's way too cheap, man. Bags is all right. And then, if Fox is out, you guys already know who we're going to go to. We'll get into that in the player-by-player breakdown. So, and then for Boston, Marcus Smart's 5'9", so I don't mind that. Not really looking at the pay-ups here. Potential blowout. Sacramento's not that good, especially if Fox is going to be out. Yeah. So Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. Tatum's coming off a monster game. I can't ever get the guy right. When I play him, he gets me a 20, 25. When I fade him, he gets a 60 burger. That's how it works. Jaylen Brown's consistently like 40. So, I mean, he's very safe, but his price went up a little bit. Horford, Williams, just not for me today. Robert Williams is kind of in a smash spot, though. Then next up, we got the Lakers at Brooklyn, guys. So AD's probably going to be back. So 227 implied total. Lakers are favored by 2.5. This should be a fun game to watch. And actives for the Lakers, we got Anthony Davis, Demboya and Kendrick the Flying Nun. And then for Brooklyn, it's a home game, so no Kyrie, no Durant. Claxton is questionable, so we got to keep our eyes, ears, and legs open for that one, like I always say. What's up, Schroeder? And Paul Millsap, dusty ass, is going to be out. So your guess is as good as mine with Brooklyn, what they're going to do. You know, James Harden's probably the best pay up on the slate. I don't need to tell you that. Use the thumbnail for the video. Whenever Kyrie's out, whenever Durant's out, you got to roll James Harden. He's got 100-point upside, and I do not. I'm not joking about that. Like you guys remember with Houston, when it was just James Harden, he was getting hundreds. So I love James Harden today. Patty Mills is fine. I think they got him only at small forward though on DraftKings. It's kind of bizarre how that works. And then the rest, good freaking luck. You don't know what the coach is going to roll out here, like Bembry, Edwards, Sharp. If Claxton is out, Sharp, LaMarcus Aldridge. Maybe they dust off Blake Griffin. I mean, you never know, man. So I'd probably just stick to Harden here. I don't know. Woo, I gotta sneeze. Cat fur. When the fur starts flying, man, drives my allergies up the wall. So yeah, we'll keep our eye on this Brooklyn team. Injuries to look out for. I think for the Lakers, I still think you can go back to Westbrook though for his price tag. Very safe play. Very safe play for his price tag. LeBron is overpriced now, I think, with AD being back. So I'll wait for LeBron's price to come down a little bit. And then AD, yeah, he's always in play. But is he going to be out on a minutes limit? Like, probably not. He's probably been out conditioning, so he'll probably be a full go. But we'll see, man. Next up, we got the Spurs at Houston. 234 implied total. I think this is the largest implied total on the slate. Yes, it is, just barely. So the Spurs are fully healthy. They are favored by 5.5. Houston, Garaba, and John Wall are out. So basically, both teams are healthy here. You know how I feel about Vukovic, man. Just the starters here for me. I don't fuck around with so I don't mess around. I'm gonna try and stop cursing on my videos, guys. I'm gonna try my best. Murray, White, Keldon Johnson, Jakob Portal's been smashing, and he's actually been getting. I think he played 39 minutes last game, so he's worth a look. Houston, not much I like here. Maybe Christian Wood. Kevin Porter has his moments. He looks good on FanDuel. Eric Gordon's just a GPP dart throw, man. Once in a while, he'll squeak out a good game. Same with Tate. Deshaun Tate. You never know. So all GPP plays there. But yeah, high implied total game. So lightweight, you might want to pay up for DeJounte Murray today as a lower owned pay up. Next up, we got the late night games, man. We got Dallas at Warriors. Go Warriors, let's go. We're 34-13. So for Dallas, pretty much fully healthy. Just Brown is out. And for the Warriors, Klay Thompson is questionable. So look out for that news. Draymond's still out. Iguodala's out. James Wiseman is still out. 211 implied total. Golden State's favored by 3.5. I love Luka today. Luka's been looking like his old self. It's just the matchup against Steph Curry. You guys know how I feel about that. He shut down just about everyone this year. So a little bit harder matchup than usual for Luka. But right now, as we speak, the ownership on Luka is super low. I think everyone's just going to Harden and then just worrying about that. But there's so much value on the slate. Maybe you fit both of them. But yeah, the way Luka's been looking at his price point, I mean, looks pretty juicy. Jalen Brunson's price has come down. He's in play, but one of my favorite punt plays is going to be DFS. Just like I said last time, he went out there and got us a 30-plus burger. So he's in the low 4K range. So I don't mind that. Porzingis, if he can stay out of foul trouble, man, he should. I don't know about smashing because Golden State's pretty good about shutting down bigs. They run a big rotation, so everybody plays for the Warriors. That's what Steve Kerr does. Everybody gets it. He thinks he's coaching a little league team. Steve Kerr is the absolute worst. But yeah, Steph Curry's in play. Klay Thompson, if he plays, GPP dart throw. Otto Porter, I like. Kevin Looney Tunes' price has gone up now where I might have to pump the brakes. He was playing 30 minutes a game, getting like 30s, but it might be a mirage, right, Schroeder? You know what a mirage is? Is that a type of like salmon treat or cat food? No, it's not. It's when you see a fake place of water in the desert, but it's not really there. It's just a mirage, right? That's right. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking at Golden State. Minnesota and Portland, 233 implied total. So the second highest implied total on the slate. Minnesota's favored by 3. So we got to keep our eyes on the Pat Beverly news because if he plays, I like him. He's really cheap, 30-point upside. Love me some D'Angelo Russell here, some D'Lo, some Ant-Man, some Anthony. I mean, this dude just does not get under 40 DraftKings points. It's very rare that he does. Vanderbilt, GPP play. I think Cat's in a great spot today. Karl Anthony Towns, one of Schroeder's favorite players, right, Schroeder? He just went over there. He gets so excited, guys, when we start filming. So for Portland, I like all these guys. I like Simone, CJ McCollum, still way too cheap. For his upside, you guys know he's got 50, sometimes 60-point upside. He's a full go. However, we got Norman Powell coming back in the rotation. He will be back today. So I think that affects Simone's more than McCollum. Covington is questionable, but if Covington plays, he looks all right. He looks juicy. Nurkic would be in play too. So yeah, the inactives for Portland. So yeah, Covington's questionable, Little questionable, Smith Jr. is questionable, Lillard, Nance, and Zeller are out. But with Norman Powell back, I mean, pretty much off a little. Covington's still in play though. So yeah, that's it for the real quick game by game breakdown, the point spreads, all that good stuff. Let me refresh Twitter here. Let's see if we got any more news here. So no, that's about it. That's about it. All right, so I got some catching up to do with the comments, guys. All right, so we got Adam. What's up, bro? Adam, one of our NHL experts in the DFS club. What's going on, man? Let's get this takedown again today, brother. Colin T says Embiid ready to drop an 80 bomb. Embiid has been on fire, man. What's up, Jake? What's going on, brother? Oh, it's Champ. What's up, dude? Champ. No, Anthony Davis is in, I think. Anthony Davis is probable today. JD Wonderful Trucking, my man, over the top. Not only does he drive trucks, guys, he does those arm wrestling circuits just like the movie, man. He says clap your hands and feel the power. I'm not going to yell today because yesterday's video I was starting to lose my voice towards the end. DraftKings Joker in the house. He says Patty Mills got a 50 versus the Lakers last game. Very good point. But was Harden in? I have to look into that. And we got the buffest man in the industry, the Bro Barian. What's up, my man? And then we got TB the Broker. That's Oasis in it. I don't know, man. Oasis, Mirage. Who knows? Maybe it's both. Anthony Williams, Buck Bumble, is with you, Sky. That's what's up. Buck Bumble is a member of the club, guys. If you guys want to join up for the DFS club where you get our lineups, ownership, projections, the members only podcast 1 hour before lock, go to dfsclub.com. Very simple. You got DFS space, my brother from another mother, myself, Skywalker DFS, and there goes my voice. I got to train my voice again to do these live videos. You get every single sport, guys. Every sport. We got PGA going, tennis going, NASCAR next month, NHL, NBA, NFL still going, EuroLeague basketball, college sports, UFC, no card today, but next week, we're back at it. Esports, you name it, guys, we cover it. All you got to do is click the Join Now button, click on my logo, Skywalker DFS, and then pick your plans, guys. We're the cheapest in the industry. It's not even close. Look at these prices. My goodness. $14.99 a month. We have our gold, silver, and bronze plans, and we got our 3-day passes. So yeah, if you guys want to check us out for just 3 days, come check us out. Don't you dare be sour. Come feel the power. I'm not going to yell it because my voice is already almost going out. DFSclub.com, guys. All right, so what's up, Jordan? How you doing, man? My man Jordan checking in. Jake's checking in. Appreciate the support. Make sure you guys hit that like button on your way out. I really appreciate it. South CAC checking in. That's what's up, man. All right, so With the homework out the way, let's get into it. We're gonna go player by player, position by position. There we go. I'm gonna bring up Draft Dashboard, guys, the best optimizer on the planet. If you guys want to check it out for yourself, it's $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard, guys. You get access to all my player pools, the cheat sheet, guys. You get NBA, NFL, NHL, MLB, the player trends, the optimizer. So if you're going to optimize 150 lineups like Triple OG, like some other sharks we got in the club, this is the tool for you. And if you want to try it out, $1 will make you holla. So click on the link in the description below and check it out, guys. The sponsor of the show is Draft Dashboard. Let's get into this. So obviously I got to update this because we just got the Pelicans news. So James Harden off the top, 11.7K. Absolutely one of my probably my favorite pay up of the slate. As long as he stays under 12K, I'm good. Very possibly could get a 70 today. Last time against the Lakers, he did. And again, no Kyrie, no Kevin Durant. James Harden, one of the best pay ups at 11.7K. And then Luka Doncic, 10.9K. Again, it is against Steph. The Warriors are third in the league at shutting down point guards, but he's been on a tear lately. 72, 49, 73 in his last three. Playing damn near 40 minutes a game if the game is close. So I do like Luka today. My second probably favorite pay up on the slate. And then you got DeJounte Murray. So let's look at ownership right now. So James Harden at 20% right now. Luka's only at 4%. So you want to be different. Maybe you go Luka instead, but it'd be very dangerous to fade James Harden today. Excuse me. Cheers. I wouldn't recommend it unless, like, I'm gonna knock on wood, unless like he goes out there and gets hurt, right? Other than that, I don't recommend fading Harden. But DeJounte Murray, 10K, 72 last time against Houston. That's interesting. He gets a 70 burger again at 17% ownership. He's garnering some ownership, so he's definitely in play. Fat Fred VanVleet. So these Toronto guys, he's 9-1. His price has been hovering around that same price point. 51-50 and a 40 in his last three. Plays 40 minutes a game, just like most of the Toronto starters do. And he gets Charlotte. So 43, 31, 37 in his last three. I do like Fred. I do like the price tag. He's $900 cheaper on Fanduel. So yes, sir. Again, LaMelo Ball at 8.7. I mean, sure, but that's a heavy price tag to pay. Just, I tried to maybe get up to Fred VanVleet instead. Toronto is pretty tough defensively in their full strength, so they're a full go. I don't know if I'll get to LaMelo today. Again, Russell Westbrook, if I'm going to play any Lakers, probably him. He's the cheapest. He's 8.3 on DraftKings. He's 8.1 on FanDuel. 48, 69, 74. So if he gets a 50 here at 8.3, sure, I'll take it. D'Angelo Russell at 7.7K. Too cheap for this man right here. 250 burgers in a row, right? Plays about 30 minutes a game, as long as he stays out of foul trouble. Last time I played him, I believe he got into foul trouble and got me right in the old prison pocket. So wasn't happy about that, but you cannot hold grudges in DFS. 37 last game against against Portland. So yeah, D'Lo, he's on play. And then again, CJ McCollum. I mean, come on now. He's only 7.5K. That's highway robbery. You're getting a steal here. $400 more on FanDuel. He played 37 minutes last game, so he'll play 40 minutes in a close game. 45 and a 42. It's a great matchup. It's a great price tag. Give me some CJ McCollum. And then Tyrese Halliburton, if De'Aaron Fox is out, at 7.4K. Came back, played 38 minutes, got a 50 burger, 54, basically 55 burger. So I love Halliburton, man. He never lets me down. And right now he's only at 2%. That will probably change if we learn that De'Aaron Fox is out. De'Aaron Fox is in. I do like him at 7.3K. Decent history against Boston. 44 and a 49 his last two. But we'll see, man. What's he dealing with here? An ankle injury. So that's kind of shaky. Scotty Barnes at 6'5 is fine. 33 to, I mean, he will play 40 minutes sometimes. It's just they're not as consistent with him as they are with like Van Vliet, Pascal Siakam Alaikum. So But yeah, Scotty Barnes, I still think 6'5" is kind of really in on FanDuel. He's 6'1". So throw him in that power forward spot on FanDuel or fill up a small forward spot on FanDuel with Scotty Barnes. I like that. And then Reggie Jackson, 6'5". Just be careful. He's on a hot streak right now. He has a very scary floor. He's had 4 games in a row now over 30, which is amazing, right? A 40 burger, 35, 52, and a 42. History against Washington, not too good, 19 and a 30. But, I mean, if you have to play some Clippers, I mean, this Washington Clipper game is probably a full fade for me. But, I mean, he's going to play. Yeah, Tyrese Maxey playing just pretty much the whole game. He's 6.4K. If he gets in a rhythm where he's just nailing threes, man, he can definitely get you there. And at 6.4K, I love the FanDuel price where he's 6.1K. Last time against New Orleans, he got a 37. So give me some Tyrese Maxey. Kevin Porter, I'll just skip him. Derek White, forehead, 6K. 35 in his last 2. He's fine. It's a good game to stack. I mean, more on the Spurs side because of the implied totals, the highest on the slate. Derek White's going to get his minutes. So against Houston, last time he got a 28, just 6K, and he's 900 more on FanDuel. Forget that. I'd say Draftkings only here. Marcus Smart, 5.9K, still too cheap. He came back from a long outing and still got 30 minutes, so that's promising. Got a 32. Very safe play, 26 and 44 in his last 2 against them Sacramento Queens. Patty Mills looks pretty good today at 4.9K with no Kyrie. Last time against the Lakers, yes, the DraftKings Joker was correct. He got a 53, which is promising. He'll get his 30 minutes. He will get his minutes. Harden will get his minutes. The rest of the damn Nets, we don't know. So, yeah, Patty Mills is a go today. Let's see. NAW, 3.7K is going to start probably. Most likely. They're very short-handed. This is where we get our value today is the Pelicans. 30, 14, 4. So he did get a 30 burger last game. So good call on us, man. 34 minutes, too. Last time against Philly, 36. So it's looking like a 30 burger day for NAW at 3.7K. And I'm his harshest critic, man. Let's see. What's Steph Curry's 10-7. If you want to be really different, you can go there. Right now, he's at negative 1%. So that could be a way you get different today. Terry Rozier, 7.8K. I think still too cheap coming off a floor game where before that he was just on a tear, man. 44, 52, 44, 44. Like 44 is his number, right? Going up against Toronto, he's got a couple 40 burgers, 2 out of his last 3. So Terry Rozier, one of my favorite Charlotte Hornets today at 7.8. Anthony Simons, 7.2K. He's fine. I'd probably rather get to CJ McCollum if I had to pick one out of the 2. CJ has the more upside. They'll play at the same minutes. So he just basically taken over the Damian Lillard role. Not as good as Damian Lillard, not even close. But, I mean, he's in play. But give me Simons all day. And that's what she said. Let me take a look down here. Corey Joseph. Killian Hayes is going to play, so no thanks. Pat Beverly, if he plays at 4-3, I mean, that's way too cheap for a guy that's got 30-point upside. So we'll see if he plays or not. And then some bench players like Jalen Noel. Like if you're desperate, he's cool. I mean, very safe. Like for a 20 or more, he'll get 20 minutes off the bench. Pretty good shooter, man. And then these Brooklyn guys like Cam Thomas, like he could start. If he starts, he's fine. Campazzo, if you think the game's going to blow out, which it probably will at 3-6, you can be really different there. You should get some blowout run. Let's see. Austin Rivers, never, ever. Austin Rivers, we're desperate. We ain't that desperate. That's like, never mind. I'm going to try and keep it PG. Jose Alvarado is definitely in play at 3.1K. Should get the start today. Dude's been, except for last game, he only got 12 minutes, so 7 fantasy points ain't bad. But last game, he's been on a tear, 28-12. So with a start, if you give him 30 minutes, he can definitely get you 30 to 40. So for 3.1K, we're looking for value today. And it's kind of like a free square, pretty much. we're not the only ones that are going to go New Orleans for value. So, yeah, I do like Jose Alvarado at 3.1. Sadaransky, he hasn't been playing, so I wouldn't take a shot here. Unless we get some word that he's going to start, he's bare minimal. He's 3K. Sadaransky's just been awful since he's left the Bulls. But yeah, if he starts for some reason, he would be in play. I don't trust him off the bench because he might get like 5 to 9 minutes. I think they run a tight rotation with their starters. That's what I think they're going to do. So that's it for point guard. Let's see. Let's take a look at shooting guard. Let me check the injuries here. Anything new pop up? Gary Harris practices on Tuesday. All right. Terrence Ross practices on Tuesday. John Morant expected to play tomorrow. Desmond Bane will probably be back tomorrow. All right. Me Too is doubtful today. So, all right. All right. Sacramento's starting to open up a little bit. Let's see here. So let's go back to the comments here. So we got Danny R says, "Yo, this is awesome. Skywalker live before lock." Danny, tune in, man. I'll be doing this during the week, so come check it out, man. Don't miss out. Hit that bell icon so you know you get the notification the night before, what time I go on, that kind of stuff. Mo Scream, my man, my brother from another mother right here. One of the UFC experts that I fuck with. Skywalker, aka the hardest working man in the biz, just dropping in to show support and I appreciate that, man. Just on your way out, please hit that like button. Let YouTube know that you like the show. Enzo says you're on live. Yes, sir. This is a live show. Believe it or not, this is me live and in person. What's up? I think you just realized it. Enzo the Great is one of our soccer specialists too. So DFS Club in the house. Thank you, Tamara. I'm sorry, it's Tamara. Tamara. Yes, guys, please hit that like button. Thank you. I appreciate it. Young lady, I really appreciate that. So let's get into shooting guard. So, like I said, Jaylen Brown at 9.2. Probably get him at low ownership right now at 2%. I probably won't get there, but yeah, he's in play. I'll put him in the player pool here. Bradley Beal, I'm not going to get to him today. He does have a great history against the Clippers, though. I will give him that. 52 and a 49. Just with a fully healthy Washington team, I'm not going to roll the dice. Not going to do it. Anthony Edwards at 7.6. Pretty safe player. He's been going down a little bit, but so have his minutes, right? 30, 23, 39 minutes. So his last 2 games, only 30 and 23 minutes. Has a decent history against Portland. 36, 46, 38 in his last 3. But yeah, he's going to play, especially if you're going to stack this game. Let's see. Will Barton at 6K in a potential blowout game. I don't think I'll get there. Gary Trent, 5K. I don't know. He's still at 28, 29 minutes. Excuse me. My goodness. Testing. Hold on, guys. All right. Till his minutes go up, I'd say just leave him there. Make sure we're on. Yep. Let's see. Korkmaz, if he starts at 4 or 5, decent, just totally scoring dependent. If his shots are dropping, he'll get you there. If not, you're looking at a scary little floor. So, let's see here. Who else? All these guys are dual eligible, so it's just like you might see him twice. Terrence Davis, if De'Aaron Fox is out, Terrence Davis probably will start. Even at 6K, this dude's been phenomenal. 30, 37 minutes. 37, 55, 41 in his last 3. So definitely reaping the benefits. I think he's trying to prove something here, that he wants to stay in the starting lineup. So, or maybe they're shopping him around. Maybe they want to trade this young man. So Terrence Davis at 6K. Absolutely. 55-point upside. Yes, sir. Let's see. Jordan Poole, only way he gets on my lineup is if he starts. Tim Hardaway doesn't get this case. This coach does not like Tim Hardaway. Never gives him the minutes. Let's see. These Clipper guys like Luke Kennard. I mean, I guess at 4-2 you can take a stab. Malik Beasley. If he starts, right? We did it last time. He only played 13 minutes. I don't get it because when he comes off the bench, he'll play 30, 25. But when he starts, they give the man 13 minutes. I don't get it, but if Pat Beverly is out, I do like Malik Beasley as a value play at 4K. Let's see who else, guys. I know Schroeder. I know. We'll get to your picks in a minute there, big guy. Garrett Jedi Temple probably gets a start today. He's only 3.3K. He'll get the minutes. The minutes isn't the problem. It's the production. But at 3-3, like last game, he just pretty much got to get you a 20. So I think Garrett Jedi Temple is definitely in play today. Let's see here. Anybody else down here? Klay Thompson, questionable. Amir Coffey, yeah, 18 minutes, 4 DraftKings points. That's disgusting. Ugh, yuck. No, sir. We'll just leave him alone. We'll just leave him right there. We'll just leave him alone. And I think that's it. Let me know if I skip anybody, guys, but I believe that's it. So let's go to small forward. Well, the forwards are small. Danny Pettiford, the nicest DF provide. Oh, thank you, man. I have his cell phone number. He always texts me back. What other provider does that? Nobody. Because they don't care. They don't care about you, man. So thank you, Danny. I really appreciate it. And yes, that is a true story. That is a true story. All right, so let's get into. Thank you, Danny. Guys, if you're watching, don't forget, hit that like button. If you comment, I'll highlight you on here. I really appreciate you guys coming in. And most importantly, hopefully this helps you guys get that bread today. That's what it's all about. Because who likes to win alone, man? I don't like to win alone. It's no fun. Jarrett Allen doesn't practice today. So there's another piece of news. Doesn't pertain to today, but we'll take the news where we can get it. So, like I said, LeBron James at 11-1. I'm going to leave him there today. Jason Tatum, 10-4, coming off an 80 DraftKings point day. Sorry, an 80. 50 before that. Right now it's 6%. To be contrarian, you can go there. But I'm not going to play him today, guys. I promise you I won't play him today. So he'll probably get another 80 burger. So, yeah, he's in play. I can't hold grudges. I'm guilty. Like, I'll do it sometimes. I don't mean to do it. Gordon Hayward, like I said, questionable. So we'll see what happens there. Wiggins, too much. I don't mind going back to Kelly Oubre, guys, because nobody's going to do it. Nobody's going to do it. He's 5'4". He's $100 cheaper on FanDuel. If somehow Gordon Hayward misses and he gets the start at 5'4", I'm going to play him because that's when they come back, they smash. Everyone's like, man, I played him last time. He got me right in the old prison pocket, and I don't play him, and he goes off. So I do like Kelly Oubre if he starts. If Gordon Hayward plays, I'll just forget what I just said. We'll keep it at that. Dorian Finney-Smith, yeah, only 4.3K. Come on now. This is a great value here. And he's got a good history against Golden State. 34 and a 30 in his last two. 32 last game. I told y'all. And he got 35 minutes. He will get the minutes. The minutes not the problem with him. It's the production, right? People don't like playing him with Porzingis and Luka in, but I don't mind for the price tag. You want to be different from like the Pelicans value? You can go there. Devin Vassell, only if he starts, because I don't trust Vukovic, man. Miles Bridges at 8-4. Price tag's a little steep because he does have a scary little floor, and he has a horrible history against Toronto. Look at this. 11, 21, 22, 17, 27. That's terrible. I might be off Bridges today, though. It's just for Charlotte. Who's going to be the guy that goes off, right? There's always one, not two. There's always one. So, yeah. Kyle Kuzma, I'm going to skip today with a fully healthy team. He's just priced way up there. How about Marcus Morris, man? 23 minutes last game, got ejected. I think he missed like all of his shots. I only got 11 DraftKings points. I'm not taking chances with guys like that anymore. Harrison Barnes did have a good game last game with 43. It's an outlier though. It's not an everyday occurrence because look at that. Before that, 23. Yikes. Buddy Hield, just not a Buddy, especially not for 6'1". They must be out their damn minds pricing Buddy Hield at 6'1". No, thank you. Batum, yep, prison pocket last game. Otto Porter Jr. in play at 5'4". Should get you about 30. 25, 34 in his last two. He's having a great year. He's a great fit with our Warriors, so don't mind that for 5.4K. Little's out of the question. Kessler Edwards, even if he starts, man, I mean, we'll go elsewhere. 4.6K, not enticing. We'll get it from New Orleans, maybe some Dallas. Cody Martin started last game instead of Oubre. Only got 18 Draftkings points. 4-3. I mean, I guess if he starts again, if Gordon Hayward's out, but I don't know why they didn't just start Kelly Oubre. He does better when he starts than when he comes off the bench. So you'd think it'd be the other way around, but it's not, unfortunately. Bruce Brown, right? He could start, get 30 minutes, or he can start and get 9 minutes. So I don't trust that. Let's see here. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Why did they put a crown next to Austin Rivers? Draft dashboard. Come on now. Norman Powell at 6'8". I mean, you can take a shot here. He does have upside. He's coming back. As long as there's no minutes limit. But we saw Zach LaVine yesterday. We've seen it all year. When a coach says a minutes limit, that means they're going to play 35 to 40 minutes. So I would say Norman Powell would be in play if you want to be different right now at less than 1% ownership. You want to be different. On a 9-game slate, you really don't have to be that different, but it's a shot in the dark. So if you're playing 150 lineups, you're playing one of those tournaments, yeah, you might want some exposure. He can get 40 or more easily. Let's see here. Charlie Brown, man, that's so funny. His parents must have been Snoopy fans. I think that's it. Let me just double check here, make sure I didn't, because I didn't update it. Yeah, so Satan Ransky right there at 3K. Make sure I didn't miss any New Orleans players. Okay, there's Temple. Yeah, I don't think I did. So let's go to power forward and feel the power. Feel the power. Mango Girl says no fake news here. You know what? Hell no. No fake news here ever, man. Let's see. Van Vliet, last questionable. Is he questionable now? Let me see. Uh-oh. That's not good. You guys already know late questionable tags. I mean, with Vucevic yesterday, what I tell you about him, he was one of my favorite players on the slate. I was going to put him as my thumbnail until he got that late questionable tag, but he ended up playing. 9 times out of 10, though, when you get these late questionable tags like Schroeder, they don't play. So, man, keep your eyes out for that. That'd be huge. That would open up some value for Toronto. So, excuse me, especially when they were on a tight rotation. Yeah. So thank you so much, Joker, for getting us that nugget. Yep, that late nugget right there. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay. So yeah, let's go to power forward and feel the power. All right, so Pascal Siakam Alaikum. Now, if Fred misses, he's one of my favorite plays on the slate at 8.9K, $200 more on Fanduel. He'll play his 40 minutes in a close game. Just like this game in general, Charlotte games is just high scoring, and he's under 9K. Got 50, 60 point upside. So yeah, he's in play. Porzingis was absolutely smashing last game and then got in foul trouble. Still got a 41, only 25 minutes, but don't let that fool you. It's just because he got in foul trouble. So I like Porzingis today at 7.5. Right now, 9%, so I don't mind that. Tobias Harris is getting a lot of ownership at 17%. I get it. It's the price tag. He's only 7.4. 50-point upside. 42, 43, 39 his last 3. Last time against New Orleans, he got a 42. So just lots of upside and a very safe play. Like his floor is pretty safe. If you don't account for that 10 points he got 4 games ago. But overall, pretty safe play in the 7K range. Let's see here. PJ Washington, 4.9K. Got 31 minutes off the bench last game. I love seeing that. 26 before that. 30 and a 35 in his last two. PJ Washington's definitely in play at 4.9 today. Let's see. There's Denny, Rui. Like Rui, I don't mind Rui for value at 3.5K. Even with a fully healthy Washington team, he gets 20 minutes a game. He gets 20 fantasy points a game. 21, 22, 23, 19 in his last four. So very safe. If you can, on a 9-game slate, you can get away with one guy getting you a 20, right? So Rui, probably my favorite Washington big at 3.5. Who else do we got? We already went over Otto. So Herb Jones should absolutely smash today. He's only 4.5K on DraftKings. Fanduel, he's $1,400 more. So they kind of maybe Fanduel knew something we didn't know, but I mean he's got probably 35 to 40 point upside in this game here because everybody's out, right? They'll probably still play him at the 4. Hopefully they don't play him at the 5, and Embiid will give him the business. But yeah, Herb Jones definitely in play today. I don't think I got to tell you guys that. And I think that's it there. Make sure I don't miss anybody. Najee Marshall, I mean, he hasn't seen the floor in 3 games. But, I mean, if by chance he starts, which I doubt, Gary Clark's in the rotation too. Just leave these guys. I think if the game blows out, maybe Gary Clark, maybe Najee gets more minutes. Other than that, I would just probably leave him right there. All right, so let's go to center. So on center, we got Nikola Jokic at 12.5. Again, possible blowout scenario, but you got to. Honestly, I'd say a 75. To pay off this huge price tag on DraftKings, you got to get just 75. Can he do it? Absolutely, he can do it. But the chances, I mean, he got a 92 guys 3 games ago. If Detroit can keep the game close, absolutely. I'd love this play, but I'm going to try and get to Harden today. Try and get to maybe some Joel Embiid right here. 11.3K. I say the same amount upside right now. Embiid's been playing out of his mind. Just, with all these Pelicans out, just beware of the blowout. But Philly doesn't really blow anybody out, right? Somehow they managed to keep the opponent in the games. But yeah, 11-3, 66, 68, 77. Don't sleep on my man Embiid, who's been having a career season right now. I think it's probably because he's probably fully healthy. He feels good. Probably his knees aren't bothering him like usual. So don't sleep on Embiid today. And look at that, Schroeder. Who's next on the list? He says Cat. Karl Anthony Towns. Always my favorite play because it's Cat. Nothing better than the Cat. You're so biased. It's not even funny. This guy. We're all a little biased. It's all good, Schroeder. It's okay. It's a good play, though. Right? 9.4K. Right now, only at 2%. 42, 46, 33 in his last 3. So he's due for his big game. Going up against Nurkic? Sure. He had a 60 burger against Portland 3 games ago. So, yeah, it's in him in there. So, game stays close. Lower ownership. Yeah, I like Cat today. I'm with you, Schroeder. I got you. Yusuf Nurkic, 8.5K is in play, going up against Cat. History against Minnesota, not very good. Not so much. 20 and a 30. So just be careful there. Cat's pretty much spanked his ass the last 2. 33, 63, 43. We're finally getting Nurkic now. Nurkic, sorry. 30 minutes and above now, where before he was playing like 20. So the game stays close. He should get over 30 minutes. Christian Wood at 8K. I like this play. Let me tell you why. The ownership should be low. Right now it says 18%, but I'll believe it when I see it. The projected total in this game is huge. And his history against San Antonio is something else. Look at this. 45, 58, 55, and 49. 54, 42, 53, 43, 45. No one's really talking about Christian Wood, but this man is playing insanely out of his mind. I'm going to play him over Nurkic today, probably over Siakam today. So definitely going to play at only 8K, $300 more on Fanduel. Fanduel, he's power forward eligible too. So yeah, I love Christian Wood today. One of my sneaky plays of the slate. Jakob Poeltl, 6.4K. His price came down from 6.9 to 6.4. 50 burger last game, and he played 39 minutes. You don't know what Vukovic is going to do, but the last 2 games, mid 30s and then 40 minutes. So the matchup is good against Houston. 6'4", Jakob Poeltl looks very good. And then, like I was saying, look at the Zubats here, man. 5.2K, 29, 23, 37. So those minutes are pretty much everywhere. But a 40, a 27, and then a 53 in his last 3. And he gets Washington, where his last 2, a 34 and a 34. So I think center is a place you can get really sneaky today on this slate. Zubats, great history. He's on fire right now. They're giving him minutes. So it's about time. It's not like he's old, but wherever Zubats goes, man, he only gets low minutes. But I like him today. Rashawn Holmes at 4.6. I mean, come on. Way too cheap. He's $1,300 more on FanDuel. Even there, he's not bad, but DraftKings, he's almost a must play. 4.6. I mean, he's got 40-point upside. Last time he was Boston, he got a 54 burger. A 50 at 4.6. You're looking at takedown status there. Right now at only 7%. So I get it. Like, because DraftKings, especially FanDuel, you only get the roster 1 center. Rashawn Holmes, I believe, is only center eligible over there too. So, yeah, I get it. So there's just so many good centers on this slate, right? We already went over Rui. Let's see. Robert Williams, I'm not going to pay 7.2 for him. LaMarcus Aldridge, 8 last game. 8 after smashing them. Before that is 7. No. He's in play though, honestly, but damn. You know, where's my Pelicans guys? Let's get them out of the way here. Let me see. So, again, we're going to get value with New Orleans at center. Jackson Hayes, here we go. Should start. Should. Don't quote me on that, but should start. He's been backing him up. He's been backing up Valanciunas all season. He's only 3-1. So center, again, this is where it gets interesting. This is what's going to be the difference between taking down tonight and min cashing, I think. This is where you get different from the whole field. There'll be lots of Jackson Hayes owners out there. The matchup is brutal against Joel Embiid. Brutal. So there's good value, there's bad value. I mean, at 3-1, he just got to get you at 20, right? He's in play. Don't get me wrong. He's in play. But I might go elsewhere at center. Center's maybe where I pay up and then maybe pay down at guard. But, I mean, you never know. We'll see. I don't know until the members-only podcast an hour before lock when Space and I really break this down. And that's when the real decisions are made because that's when we get all the news. So, as of right now, Jackson Hayes looks good. Let's see. Serge Ibaka's hit or miss. Belicia, I just don't trust Steve Kerr. And we don't really need to make those type of moves today, do we, with all this value? Day'Ron Sharp, if he starts at 4-5, is fine. Vanderbilt's okay. 5-5. Just not consistent enough for my taste. AD is 9-8. If you want to take a shot at AD today, I mean, that's not a bad price. It's rare you get AD under 10K. Naz Reid. No, DeMarcus Cousins, if this Denver-Detroit game blows out, may get a little extra run. Boogie Cousins could be sneaky also. Give Boogie 20, he gets you a 40. No problem. So, yeah, I think that's it, guys. So let me check the news, too. Make sure I didn't miss any injury news. Yeah, so that's it for that. Time for some Q&A, guys. Let's see. Nightmare says, can you have too many value players in your lineups? Absolutely not. That's what basically the goal is when you're constructing your lineups, right? You want the best value for your buck. Like a value play could be like Russell Westbrook, right? We're getting them at 8.5K, or, Fanduel, I think, is a little cheaper than that. That's still, I consider that a value play because of his upside and his floor. But yeah, leaving salary on the table, I probably wouldn't leave more than 1,000 on the table, but I'm cool with leaving, a little bit under 1,000 on the table just to be different from everybody. So yeah, great question. That's a really good question, Nightmare. Yeah, never too many value plays, but try and get some studs in there, like an Embiid, a Jokic, James Harden, who's probably still my favorite pay up on the slate. So yeah, Me Too's doubtful now. So yeah, I like Bagley even more now. You guys have any questions? Let me know. Or that's gonna do it. If I have time, maybe I will do a NHL live before lock. If we can get up to I don't know what the likes are right now, but if we can get up to at least 60 likes, I'll do a live before lock NHL edition today. Since I did have that big takedown 2 days ago, I'm digging NHL. I can't wait. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I think that's going to do it, guys. You guys are really quiet today. Very quiet. 45 people live right now. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit that like button. Leave me a comment down below. Let's shout everybody out right now. Nightmare, the Brobarian. Oh, sorry, I missed that. How many studs you recommend? As many as you can fit in. As many as you can fit in. Sometimes it's better to go like balanced. But if you can fit in 2 studs today, which you probably should, no problem. I don't mind it. Like Luka, if you want to jam him in with Harden, that looks pretty juicy. Corey Harris lineup, you got to pay for that, man. DFSclub.com. You get lineups, ownership, projections. $14.99 a month. 3-day passes, $7.99. You can't beat that, man. Come join us. You got all the lineups that you freaking want, man. And we do every sport. Every single sport. DFSclub.com, guys. Don't forget. I'll bring it up one last time. Just in case you don't know, now you know. I'll click back to the homepage. DFS Club. Click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And then look at these prices again, guys. This is giving it away, right? Giving it away. You get the members only podcast 1 hour before lock. We do this exact same thing I'm doing now, but we do it exclusively for the DFS Club members 1 hour before lock, and you get DFS space at the same time. Maybe sometimes LT will drop in. You never know. We cover prize picks, sports wagering, of course, Fanduel, Draftkings, Yahoo. You name it, guys, we got you covered. So come check us out, dfsclub.com. And Draft Dashboard's a sponsor of the show, $1 for 30 days. No, I don't do lineups on, because like I said, I have to save that for the members that do pay for our membership. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Corey, the Brobarian. Oh, there's Tall Dog. What's up, my man? He's been with me since day one. Shout out to him. Mango Girls, shout out to them or her or them. I don't know what it is. Danny Pettifor, Nightmare, DraftKings Joker, my man. Tamara, there we go. Enzo, Mo Screams, my brother, for another mother. Danny R, the South Cac, Jake, Jordan, Moore, Anthony Williams, Colin T, Adam, my man Adam, Chris Torres, I ain't forget about you, brother. Thank you guys all so much. Again, hit that like button. Let YouTube know you enjoy the program. Leave us a comment. If you're watching the replay, don't forget, leave a comment down below. My name's Gabriel Skywalker. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you. God bless you. Let's get this bread. And I'm out.